Good morning, my dear friends. Section 17, Section 5, blocked credit, meaning thereby the input goods, input services, capital goods. You used even in the course of furtherance of your taxable output supply. ITC not allowed. You get my point? Sir, for my personal purposes, ITC anyhow not allowed. Sir, if I use for non-business purposes, IT is not allowed. No cascading effect of it, IT is not allowed. These are all regular points. Apart from that, even though there is a cascading, IT is not allowed. Meaning thereby, I am a practicing chartered accountant, for example. I purchase BMW car. What for? To reach my office and provide taxable output services of mine. I used to go to the client places for my audit purpose. I used to visit various clients by using my vehicle. So, this vehicle, no doubt, used in the course furtherance of business of my taxable output supplies. In spite of that, ITC not allowed. In spite of that, ITC not allowed. Got my point? Like that, we have a list. That is section 17, subspecific clause A to clause F, clause I. So 9 clauses. In between, there is so many subclauses. Section 17, section 5 is one subsection. Under one subsection, there are so many clauses. Each clause further divided into subclasses. So the entire story I am now going to present, simplified manner, is as follows. Refer to here capital goods first. Under the blocked credit, blocked input tax credit means ITC not allowed. Referring first capital goods, which is defined under section 2, subsection 19 of CGST, the value of which capitalized in the books of accounts by the person using in the course or furtherance of business of further output supplies. Is clear, Amma? It's called capital goods. Meaning what? You should not debit to P&L account. Get my point? That is called capital goods. Now, I will consider here only the following. Here A. One is called as passenger vehicle. One is a passenger vehicle. Other one is passenger aircraft. Passenger aircraft. Another one is passenger vessel. Passenger vehicle seating capacity less than or equal to 13, including driver. For aircraft and vessel, no restriction, but it should be passenger vehicle. Now, these three, if you purchase using your taxable output purpose, all the three, ITC not allowed. Actually, who will can claim ITC? A recipient who is a registered person. A transaction is a B2B, recipient only will claim the ITC. That is aware of that. Am I right or not? IT is not allowed. Not allowed to whom? to the recipient, who is a taxable person. Not allowed. Just I told you, you being a practicing cost accountant, purchase a BMW car for your professional purpose, your profession is taxable supply, in spite of it is not allowed. You get my point, sir? Sir, my name is Mukesh Ambani. I am the MD of Reliance Groups. We purchase chartered flight. Seating capacity is 10, including pilot, using that passenger aircraft for my business purpose. I want to travel globally. Therefore, can I have LTC? No, not allowed. You get my point, sir? Then, some of the taxpayer asking, government, GST Council, look here. If I am not having passenger vehicle, seating capacity not exceeding 13, if I am not having, I can provide my services. Not possible. Then I will close the business, I will go, because you are not allowing me to avail the ATC. Government asks GST Council, what is your business? My business is providing driving skills. I am running a driving school, man. I am providing driving skills. Without having the vehicle, how can I provide the driving skill, coaching, training? For you, ITC allowed, set by GST Council. You get my point, sir? Exceptions. If that is the case, sir, my name is Sky High Private Limited. I am providing pilot skills, training, pilot flying skills, for which I purchased the passenger aircraft. For you allowed. Then one more person, sir, I am providing, my name is Sea Line Private Limited, providing navigating skills. Vessel, how to ride, skills I am providing, training and coaching, riding of vessel. Without having the vessel, how can I provide? Therefore, I purchase, sir. For you, it is allowed. Point number one clear? So, here, I will say that exceptions. For whom exception means? 1. Providing training or coaching using the vehicle, aircraft and vessel. Name it driving skills, riding skills. Providing training, coaching using the vehicles, driving skills. Get my point, sir? If I ask you like this, Maruti Driving School Private Limited purchased passenger vehicle seating capacity each 5 by paying 10 lakh rupees, GST 28%, 2 lakh 80 rupees. Am I eligible to claim ITC? Yes. How much ITC? 2 lakh 80 rupees, fully allowed, because you are driving school, giving training and coaching. Is clear, sir? Like that, vessel, aircraft, giving training, coaching, navigating or the flying skills. Is clear? Then coming to the second one. Sir, GST Council, look to me. I am buying these assets, the vehicle, passenger aircraft and vessel, for my further supply, sir. For further supply, what do you mean by supply? Refer section 7, subsection 1, clause A. All form of supply of goods such as sale, transfer, barter, exchange, license, lease, rental or disposal for consideration in the course or furtherance of the referred or not. So further supply, sir, for which only I am purchasing, sir. Okay, if that purpose you purchase, I am purchasing only for sale. Sir, my name is Sundar Motors. I purchase Hyundai cars, which is not my asset, which is my stock in trade. and selling that and reporting as a closing stock for me. So, am I eligible to claim ITC as a dealer? Yes, you are allowed to avail. Second case, sir, I am using the vehicle, renting, sir. I am providing a rental basis, sir. I am paying the GST 12%, sir. Renting of a passenger vehicle where forward charge only applies, sir. Because my name is Private Limited, I purchase the, my name is Sharma Travels Private Limited. I purchase passenger vehicles, which is I am giving a rental basis to TCS company, to Infosys company, where I am charging GST under forward charge, FCM 12%, sir. Can I avail the ITC on the purchase of the vehicle? Yes. Because you are using the further supply. Supply includes the definition, the particular section 7 of the CGST. You get my point, sir? So, can I say for further supply? Yes. For further supply. Then further, one more point here is there. Sir, I am using these vehicles or passenger aircraft, passenger vessel, and providing further supply of transportation of passengers. My business is about my name is SpiceJet. I am in traveling business. I am air travel operator. I purchased new aircraft. Rupees 100 crores. GST paid 28%. 28 crores GST. I am using the passenger aircraft for transport of passengers, without which I cannot provide services. Can I avail the ITC? Yes. Are you accepted? You can avail the ITC. That means I can say here transportation of passengers. Transportation of passengers. Now all these exceptions 3 for providing driving skill, navigating skills, flying skills. Providing driving skills, navigating skills, flying skills. Second one, further supply. Third one, passenger transportation. All the 3, my supplies must be taxable supplies. Cascading should be existed. You get my point? Now I ask doubt to my semi-qualifieds. Answer to me this point. Hopefully you answer. My name is Parvin Travels Private Limited. I purchased passenger vehicle, seating capacity 60, which is non-air conditioned contract carriage, using for transportation of passengers. This passenger vehicle I purchased by paying 10 lakh rupees, GST, let us say 28%, 2,80,000 rupees GST. Can I avail the ITC? I am using for transportation of passengers. Can I avail the ITC? Supply is exempted, there you are. If the supply is exempted, you are not using for the further taxable supply. If not using for further taxable supply, you are not eligible to claim ITC because there is no cascading effect of tax. Foundation stone, we referred already, input tax kit is allowed to you to avail only when you are facing the cascading effect of tax. To eliminate the cascading effect of tax, only input tax credit will be given. Here, there is no cascading. Your output supply, contract carriage, non-air conditioned, transportation of passengers, nil rate of GST, exempted supply of service. Therefore, that vehicle not eligible to claim ITC even though the seating capacity exceeds 13. Is clear? Now, have you understood this point? Very good. Now, coming to a particular case, you said motor vehicle. What do you mean by motor vehicle? What do you mean by motor vehicle? The motor vehicle designed to carry passengers. Okay. That much only. And that motor vehicle one more point is there. That motor vehicle required to register under the Motor Vehicle Act. Required to register under the Motor Vehicle Act. So the motor vehicle, sir, but not required to register in the Motor Vehicle Act, sir. In which case you are telling, if the motor vehicle cc, cubic centimeters, the horsepower, cc, not exceed 25 cc, 25 cc or below 25 cc, cycle attach the motor, slowly will go, battery operating vehicles. Such vehicle cc is, what does it say, less than 25. If less than 25 cc, that vehicle I purchase, is required to register Motor Vehicle Act? Absolutely not. In that case, am I eligible to claim ITC? Yes or no? You tell me from the given story. Tell me, this vehicle, seating capacity, 1 or 2, 1 only seems to be. And moreover, it, how much cc, engine capacity of not exceeding 25 cubic centimeters, maybe 12, 15, like that. The bike cc and all, horsepower, that is cubic centimeters, the force to carry, the load to carry. If I refer even ordinary bikes also, they will say it is 150 cc, 200 cc, the bullet and all 350 cc, 350 cc. So the speed, the pickup speaks. So this is no speed. You can walk better than this. Such a thing not required to register in the Motor Vehicle Act. I purchased this vehicle. 100 vehicles I purchased by using for my own purpose, as a business purpose, taxable services. Because who am I? I'm a courier wala. I'm a courier person. I purchased this. 100 vehicles purchased. So much of tax I paid. Can I avail ITC? Yes. Reason? It is not blocked credit. There you are. ITC allowed. Why allowed? Because the motor vehicle cubic centimeter cc not exceed 25, which is not a motor vehicle. Then what is it? Is a plant and machinery. What is it? Is a plant and machinery. Have it. Enjoy it. Got the clarity? Further, my dear sir. Now I will ask you, tell me this case. What about this? Am I eligible to claim ITC? This one. Am I eligible to claim ITC? Forklift. Yes, because it is not a passenger vehicle and not required to register in Motor Vehicle Act also, because it is using within the premises of a factory for shifting the goods from one location to another location. Can I have ITC? Yes. That means how much I paid the GST here? Almost 14 lakhs. ITC allowed to register person. Is clear, bro? Now please come back. Now you tell me. Be careful. This is the vehicle, seating capacity more than 13. I purchase. What for I purchase? Using in my business, for pickup and drop of my employees. Pickup and drop of my factory employees, for which I purchase this. Can I avail the ITC on this person? Yes, sir. Immaterial, bro. Why should I refer? எதுக்கு நான் பார்க்கணும்? ஏர் கண்டிஷன் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் பேசஞ்சர் கிடையாது ராஜா. Transportation of passengers கிடையாது. நான் வாங்கிட்டேன். I have purchased this vehicle for my own purpose, for business purpose. You get my point? Is it 13 seating capacity? No. So escape from the baggage credit. Then coming, using this in the furtherance of my business. You get my point? Indirectly using. See, unless the factory workers comes to my factory, production won't take place. Unless production takes place, I cannot supply. Therefore, it is furtherance of my business. The asset used in the course or furtherance of business is not a bracket created. ITC fully allowed is an examination question. This point already appeared in the exam. In the given case, appeared in the exam. 28% on 50 lakhs purchase of this bus. ITC fully allowed 14 lakhs. ITC fully allowed. We are here. Am I right? We are here. Now, my dear friends, in the given scenario, furthermore, I am presenting passenger vehicle seating capacity not exceeding 13 including driver, passenger aircraft, passenger vessel not allowed ITC. Am I right? Normally, except a few cases, exceptions. Now, what I decided here is, my name is Bharatwaj Private Limited, providing commercial training and coaching business to budding CS, CMS, CS. They purchase the RD car, seating capacity 7, RD car. What for they purchase? Sir, they purchase for pick up and drop of their faculties, sir. Pick up and drop of faculties, sir. What is the vehicle they purchase? Passenger vehicle. Seating capacity 7, sir, including driver, sir. ITC allowed, not allowed to Bharatwaj. Not allowed. Perfect. Not allowed. Perfect. I will read it again here. Coaching business to budding CS, CMS, CS. If they purchase BMW car or Audi car, not eligible to claim ITC because seating capacity less than or equal to 13, including driver. Is clear? Now, Bharatwaj, in that, Rafi is a faculty. Rafi said, hey Bharatwaj, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Take an rental basis. You want to provide pick up and drop services to your faculties? Yes, sir. In that case, thank you, sir. In that case, if you provide pick up and drop services to faculties, faculty will be more loyal to the institute also, one way or the other. Therefore, you can avail the ITC. Rafi guided to Bharatwaj Institute. Then they purchase the vehicle. Instead of purchasing the vehicle, they take on a rental basis. They hire the vehicle. Then the supplier who supplies the services, renting of vehicle, has the GST. That input supply is input services, not capital goods purchase. Can avail the ITC by Bharatwaj. Here only the law says, hey Mr. Rafi, you try to understand the lawmakers much more intelligent than that of you. When you purchase this vehicle, not eligible to claim ITC, such a vehicle, such a asset, if you take on rental basis, hire basis, or lease basis, also be blocked create. Loudly.
கோச்சிங் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் வந்து ஃபேக்கல்டிஸ்க்கு வந்து டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட்டேஷன் சர்வீஸ் கொடுக்குறாங்க. அது வந்து எக்ஸம்ஷனில் வர எஜுகேஷன் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் எக்ஸம்ஷன் சேனல் படிச்சு பண்ணாங்க.
So your point is exemption? No, sir. If they purchase, they take a rental basis. Only when preschool, higher secondary school ku mattume exemption. Bharat was preschool. Bharat, I use the word, see, I am creating example not like that by fluke. Not by fluke I am creating. I am keeping in mind very conscious mind. You get my point? Transportation of passengers, where a person providing renting of a transportation of students, faculty, staff of preschool, higher secondary school only exempted. Bharatwaj Institute is a coaching institute to professionals. It won't come under the educational sector to qualify exemption. Now, Bharatwaj Institute providing coaching business to budding CS, CMS, CS professionals. If they taken this asset, these particular things, what are they? I said passenger vehicle or passenger aircraft, passenger vessel on rental basis, lease basis or hire basis. ITC not allowed. Now come back. Presenting now furthermore here. Sir, Bharatwaj Institute says it is element of a composite supply. Which one? Hiring, leasing, renting. These items, hiring, leasing, renting, element of composite supply or element of mixed supply, whose principal supply, taxable supply or higher rate of GST attract for the mixed supply. In that case, can avail the ITC, sir. What do you mean this Bharatwaj you are telling here? I will create a story, listen to me. This is important. Bharatwaj Institute providing to students, faculties, staff also, pick up and drop services. I have taken into account in one context, the Bharatwaj Institute purchase 4-wheelers, seating capacity not exceeding 13, those vehicles, 10 vehicles purchase, providing pick up drop of the students. Pick up drop of the students. The fees includes pick up and drop. How much fees? 50,000 rupees. A student want to take admission, all subjects available, inter or final, is 50,000 rupees fees, single price. Which comprising, student asking, what are they comprising? Commercial training and coaching plus pick up and drop services. 2. Now the point arises here. Is it composite supply? Is it mixed supply? Providing commercial training and coaching, along with that providing the transportation, pick up and drop, if you consider as a composite supply, I will say principal supply here is coaching. No sir, it is a mixed supply, sir. It is not ordinarily not bundled in the ordinary course of business, sir. Coaching different, transport different, nothing to do with each other, sir. In that case, mixed supply. I am not going to be talk here. Is it a mixed supplier, composite supplier? It may be either one. You get me? Depends upon the situation. Depends upon the situation. If coaching institute says, my institute far away from the city, where if I am not going to provide transportation, not possible for me to get the students. For you, composite supply. I am the city of Chennai, heart of the city of Chennai, Srinagar. For me, transportation is not required to be provided, but I am providing. Mixed supply. It depends upon your way of nature of business. Now, I will take into account is a mixed supply. For example, rate of GST applicable for commercial training coaching, how much? 18%. Rent a cab services, rate of GST 12%. Is clear? Now, is a mixed supply. Who provided? Bharatwaj to students. How much charging? 50,000. 50 includes coaching, 18% GST. 50,000 includes 12% rent a, cab services, means transportation services. Is clear? Now, Bharatwaj taken on rental basis. Which one? Vehicles from somebody else. Some Raman cabs. Raman cabs providing cab on rental basis to Bharatwaj Institute. Bharatwaj Institute using that cabs for the students pick up and drop. Is it clear? So for Bharatwaj, mixed supply. In that, one of the element of inward supply is what? A rent a cab. Who provided a? Raman. Raman cabs. When provided Raman cabs, per month 1 lakh charging. 1 lakh on which 18% GST. Sorry to say 12% GST. Cab no 12% GST. On 1 lakh 12% GST 12,000. So Bharatwaj Institute received 12,000 rupees of input tax credit. Renting of motor vehicle. Seating capacity not a seating 13. But this input service element of mixed supply. In our given example, the mixed supply higher rate of GST 18% going to pay tax on 50,000. 18% GST how much comes? 9,000. 9,000. While paying the 9,000, the inverse supply rent a cab, which is element of mixed supply. How much GST suffered? 12%, which is 12,000. Can I evaluate this? A question mark. Law of the land says, if renting, leasing or hiring of motor vehicle, passenger, aircraft or vessel is an element of composite supply or element of mixed supply whose output supply taxable, ITC is allowed. ITC allowed. You get my point? It should be as a mixed supply. To have a mixed supply, composite supply, I said two criteria. Is a mixed supplier, composite supplier. For deciding, two criteria. One, two or more supplies supply together. Point number one. Point number two, there must be single price tag. If these two conditions satisfied, then I have to check whether it's a composite supply or a mixed supply. When composite supply, two or more supplies supply together in the ordinary course of business, naturally bundled with each other, then composite supply. Mixed supply, two or more supplies supply together, which is not naturally bundled with each other, but mixing and supplying, mixed supply. You get my point? The taxation for composite supply according to principal supply. Mixed supply taxation as per the higher rate of GST. That you already aware of that. I am here only. Doubt. Quickly. Loudly, please.
Single invoice or the provision applicable.
Multiple invoices என்ன problem இருக்கு?
That service that.
அப்படி சொல்லியே நானு single invoice, double invoices, you are convenient. அப்படி நான் சொல்லவே இல்லை. I told what? To composite or mixed supply, knock the doors of these two. There are two steps to be satisfied. Step one, two or more supplies should provide together. Two or more supplies together. Second one, single price tag. Having a single price tag, I am issuing one invoice is undervalued. One more supplementary invoice I am issuing for the balance value. Any problem? No, single price for the given supply. Having the single price, I may have multiple invoices. That is different concept. That means if there are two prices for two supplies, which is not a composite supply, not a mixed supply. Example I given, Rafi Automobiles, where he received your vehicle for water wash, rupees 5,000 water wash with perfume, chemical water wash, 5,000, GST 18%. Then I am replacing a battery of your vehicle, which is 12%. Battery 12%, separate GST. 80% service charges, 80% separate GST. These two I may bring in one invoice because it is not a composite supply, not a mixed supply. Reason? No single price. Price per service how much? 5,000. Price per battery how much? 12,000. For example, I'm telling you, Papa. So separate values, Raja. These values in one invoice does not mean that composite or mixed supply. To knock the doors of composite mixed supply, there must be 2 steps. Step 1. Huh? 2 or more supply. Step 2. Single price tag. Then naturally bundled composite supply. Not naturally bundled mixed supply. Is clear?
Not in this composite supply. They are naturally bundled. ஆனால் separate price வைக்கிறாங்கனால they are
naturally bundled separate price na எப்படிமா நீங்க வந்து இந்த பிரேக்கப்பா பிரேக்கப் கொடுத்தான்னு வச்சுக்கலேன் பிரேக்கப் கொடுத்தா செப்பரேட் சப்ளை ஆக்சுவலி அது அண்ட் பிரேக்கப் கொடுத்துட்டு யூஆர் ஆஃபரிங் பிரேக்கப் கொடுத்துட்டீங்க கொடுத்து யூஆர் ஆஃபரிங் விச் ஒன் யூ லைக் யூ கேன் செலக்ட் see you try to understand breakup kurtal it is separate. The best example I'll tell you, Bharatwaj Institute providing dash commercial training and coaching. Am I right or not? Also providing to you notebooks, also providing to you textbooks, all together the fees. Am I right? Am I right? For indirect taxes, let us say you paid fees rupees 10,000. Whatever fees may be paid, I have high respect for that. You paid rupees 10,000 fees, which includes commercial training and coaching, which includes notebooks, which includes the textbooks. Now, notebook, textbook illena, how the student after completion of the class will go for revision. எப்படி படிப்பான்? Therefore, 2 or more supplies are provided, single price rupees 10,000. Then it is a composite supply, if not mixed supply. Ipo is a naturally bundled with each other. Commercial training coaching கொடுக்கும்போது book கொடுக்கணும் இல்லையா? Book nil rate of GST, notebook 12% GST, commercial training and coaching 18% GST. Since a composite supply is a predominant element, principal supply is what? Coaching. What at GST apply? 18%. Will apply for the entire rupees 10,000. You get my point? Listen now. Sir, அவன் என்ன சொல்றான்? பிரேக்கப் கொடுக்குறான். கோச்சிங் 8,000, புக்கு 1,500, நோட் புக்கு 500. What should coming? I want only coaching. புக் என்கிட்ட இருக்கே, ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் எனி புக்ஸ். 8,000 கட்டு. இப்போ வராரு, that person who purchasing for 10,000 course of indirect taxes also buying not only commercial training coaching services, also book and textbook. Now, in the given case, option providing to the recipient, option is there. Those who like to purchase. In that case, not a single price. Because breakup is there, na? Coaching how much? 8,000. We'll attach GST 18%. Notebook how much? 12%. You want to purchase 12% GST. What you want? Textbook nil rate of GST, no GST. Is a separate supplies. Breakup kurtave podu. Correct, Baba. You decide or I decide what to provide? Buyer will decide. Seller will decide what I supposed to provide. Supply. Bharatwaj, by the notebook, textbook, ரொம்ப பிரச்சனை இருக்கு நம்மளுக்கு. We are not going to provide separately. We provide separately. ஒன்றும் சேர்த்து கொடுக்க மாட்டோம். இஷ்டம் இருந்தால் வாங்கிக்கோ, கஷ்டம் இருந்ததுன்னா வாங்காது அது சொல்கிறாங்க. யாரே? பரத்வாஜ். உங்கள் இஷ்டம் இருக்கு. யூ பர்ச்சேஸ் ஆல் தி 3 rupees 10,000 bill. Breakup is there. Coaching how much? 8,000. Notebook how much? Maybe 1,500 notebook. Textbook how much? 1,500. GST apply for coaching 18%. Textbook nil. Notebook 500 rupees will attract 12% GST. This is a very clearly clarified by CBSE, and I also explained it under composite mixed supply. Go and refer the recorded videos. Is clear? புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. I said 2 steps should be there to enter into composite or mixed supply. One is 2 or more supplies கண்டிப்பா இருக்கணும். Supply of goods, supply of both சேர்ந்து இருக்கலாம், but single price இருக்கணும். These 2 steps satisfied, meaning what? I am not charging anything separately. All I am providing in one package. The best example, Emma, Santini, கேளுங்க. My name is Taj Hotel. I am offering what? Short-term accommodation services. Per day per room, 8,000 rupees. 5-star hotel, which includes pick up and drop off my customers from airport or from wherever you are coming. You land to our hometown. From there I will pick up, and after you completion returning back, we will drop you. Breakfast free, combo pack. Breakfast free. Second one, cab pick up and drop free, accommodation. All 3 together 8,000 rupees. You are asking, I want only accommodation. Sorry, sir. You have accommodation only, but you have paid rupees 8,000. The other 2 availing, not availing is up to you, sir. I will charge 8,000 rupees. Is our fixed price, sir. Then you book it. Taj Hotel provide to you how many? 1, short-term accommodation, breakfast, name restaurant, other one, pick up and drop. Now, restaurant attract 5% GST. Short-term accommodation in the given case attract 18% GST. 18% higher slab it is. 18% GST. Is clear? Rent a cab, 12% GST. Which all together are provided. Is a composite supplier or a mixed supplier, separate supplier. The 2 conditions satisfied. 2 or more supplies supplied, single price rupees 8,000. Therefore, is a composite or mixed? Composite. In the ordinary course of business. You get my point, sir? Got the clarity? Now, here only I will elevate your understanding. Taj Hotel also be offering indirect taxes coaching to the customers who are coming to GST Pati. Will be explained to you. Rafi sir will come and he will explain. That also includes you. Yempa, I am coming for a tour to your place. Angu enakku GST vanuma. Idike sir combo pack sir. Who provided? Taj Hotel. Taj Hotel now providing what are they? 1, accommodation, pick up and drop, breakfast and GST coaching. ஏன்பா ஜிஎஸ்டி கோச்சிங்கு ஹோட்டலுக்கு என்ன சம்மந்தம் இருக்கா? மொத்தமாக சேர்த்து கொடுக்குறாருங்க, மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறேன். ப்ரைஸ் only same rupees 8,000. Now tell me, is it has 2 or more supplies? Has single price? Now composite or mixed? இது மிக்ஸ்டு ஆகிடும். Mixed, which is highest rate of GST will apply. Is clear? In both the cases, the Taj Hotel is eligible to avail the ITC on the cab which is taken on rental basis by providing to you pick up and drop. Is eligible to claim ITC. Got the clarity? That is what I try to say. Now, come back. Sir, further, Bharatwaj Institute Private Limited has, let us say, employees with them. Employees. How many employees? 20 employees are there working in Bharatwaj. In Bharatwaj Private Limited, how many employees are there? 20 employees. Commercial training coaching. Tamil Nadu state government passed the order, GO, government order, without reference of the governor. Because Supreme Court of India said, if the governor delayed for long period of time, it is not right approach. Therefore, take into account Supreme Court of India judgment as a whole good, Tamil Nadu Assembly passed the one particular ordinance saying that all education institutions, including private institutions providing coaching and training, should mandatorily provide pick up and drop services to their employees. Get my point? Now, there is an obligation under the law on the employer to provide pick up and drop services to their employees. Resultantly, Bharatwaj Institute taken a rent-a-cab from Parveen Travels Private Limited vehicles, where the Parveen Travels charges 12% GST on the output supply. Rent-a-cabs received, and that has been used. That vehicle seating capacity not exceeding 13, including driver, taken on rental basis, provided to their employees to comply the law. You get my point? To fulfill the obligation. In that case, am I eligible to claim ITC? The law says, yes, you are eligible to claim ITC. Hey, Bharatwaj Institute, if you providing rent-a-cab services by hiring the rent-a-cab vehicles on hiring basis, rental basis, lease basis taken from others, and providing same to your employees, seating capacity of the vehicle not exceeding 13, including driver, no problem. You are eligible to claim ITC because you are providing this to your employees only under the obligation of a law. Then employer can avail the ITC. Get my point, sir? So 20 employees in the Bharatwaj Institute, pick up and drop services provided by taking into account vehicle, vessel, aircraft on rent, lease or hire. ITC allowed if it is obligatory on employer to provide to employees. Is clear, sir? Now I have a doubt. Clarify to this doubt. Bharatwaj Institute Private Limited provide the cab services to their auditors. Who are they? Who are signing the balance sheet, Bharatwaj Private Limited, for which auditors are coming and going. Pick up and drop services provided by Bharatwaj Institute to their auditors who are signing the balance sheet. Such a pick up and drop is provided by taking a rental basis. Whether the ITC allowed or not allowed? Not allowed because these auditors are not the employees of the Bharatwaj Institute. You get auditor not an employee. It should be provided by whom to whom? Employer should provide to employee. Get my point? If the Bharatwaj Institute providing rent-a-cab services, pick up and drop services to their prospective students going to be joined, those students and parents want to come and see the premises, how good it is, how hygienic it is. So for them, pick up and drop service provided by Bharatwaj Institute by taking another basis. It is allowed? Not allowed because the recipient not an employee. Again, this is highlighted. If it is obligatory under the law to provide by employer to the employees, for which they are taken under rental basis, hire basis, lease basis, then it is allowed. Is clear? Obligatory under the law is important to note.
Then what if I purchase an bus or a car which is less than
Purchase it. It is not allowed.
even if I haven't started the obligation?
Very good question, Master Sandhi. Excellent. I am clapping for you. What her doubt here is, there is a statutory obligation. There is a statutory obligation to provide pickup and drop to employees by employer. As a result, he taken the particular vehicle on his own account by buying it and providing. ITC varade. It is not allowed. Reason, not a input service. Is a capital goods. Capital credit. Capital goods you want to claim ITC, go and refer here only. Here. It should be providing training purpose, flying purpose, coaching purpose, flying skills, navigating skills, driving skills, or for further supply. Or otherwise, use this for transportation of passengers. And all the three for taxable output supply. Then it is allowed. Input service only I am referring here. Hiring, leasing, renting, or hiring, leasing, renting of vehicle, vessel, aircraft, which is also bracket credit unless and until you have established these input services under obligation of a law, employer provide to employee, or is an element of composite supply or mixed supply. Finally, practically I am presenting point number 3 here. Listen to me. Renting, leasing, hiring of dash vehicle, vessel, aircraft. Good. In that case, it is not generally allowed. Sir, my name is Raman, sir. Raman cab. What is my nature of business? Renting of cab. When I am renting to Bharatwaj Institute, renting of cab, the government of Tamil Nadu made mandatory to provide for all education institutions. All education institutions providing coaching and training, mandatorily provide pickup and drop to their employees. Then Bharatwaj Institute now approach me for the want of 5 vehicles. I have 2 vehicles only. So far I am supplying to Bharatwaj on annual basis. Now furthermore they are demanding, I want more vehicles because it is mandatory to us to provide. Oh. Then Raman said, hey Bharatwaj, wait, give me 1 day time. I will come back to you. The next day he calling back. Bharatwaj, I will provide services. 5 vehicles I will provide on annual basis. Then, in meantime, Raman approached Lakshman and Cabs. Hey, Lakshman and Cab, could you provide rent-a-cab services, which I am going to use for my client Bharatwaj? Lakshman said, yes, I will provide to you. Meaning thereby, Lakshman Cabs providing cab services to Raman Cab. Raman Cab providing rent-a-cab services to Bharatwaj. Is clear? Now, Raman Cabs, not a education institution, Raman Cab received rent-a-cab services from Lakshman Cabs. Is it similar line of business or not? If similar line of business, renting, hiring, leasing, it is allowed for you. To whom here? My client here is not Bharatwaj. My client here is Raman Company. Raman Cabs is my client. He is asking me, can I have an ITC when I receive the rent-a-cab service from my brother Lakshman Cabs? Yes, can I have an ITC because it is a similar line of business. Hiring, leasing, renting of what? Vehicle, vessel, aircraft only. Hiring, leasing, renting allowed as a I'll present better to say. You'll ask other further one. Hiring, leasing of what, sir? Hiring, leasing, renting of, tell me, vehicle, vessel and aircraft allowed as a ITC to similar line of business. Raman Cab can avail the ITC received from Lakshman Cab, rent-a-cab services. Get my point? The story not ends here. Continues. Now, my point is this. Passenger vehicle, seating capacity sitting 13, including driver. Then passenger aircraft, passenger vessel. These items, when I purchase, for me, ITC is not allowed. You are aware of that? Black credit, unless exceptions. Is clear? Now, Bharatwaj Institute, they have purchased BMW car. No obligation under the law to provide to employees. And, you get my point, is a blocked credit. That means no exceptions are there to avail the ITC. They purchase for almost all, it is 50 lakhs worth of the vehicle. BMW car, seating capacity 7, not exceeding 13, including driver. How much value purchase? 50 lakhs. GST paid, let us say 28%. How much comes on 50 lakhs? 28% quickly, fast. 14 lakhs. 14 lakhs GST. Are they eligible to claim ITC? No. It's a block credit. Then what is the cost of purchase for Bharatwaj Institute? 64 lakhs, inclusive of GST, because it is not allowed. Now, the asset is capitalized in the books 64 lakhs. ITC is not allowed. But Bharatwaj Institute has to pay general insurance for the vehicle. Yes or no? Otherwise, police will catch. Not possible to move on the road. Therefore, they paid general insurance for the vehicle. Let us say 5 lakh rupees premium, GST 18%, which is almost 90,000. That 90,000 credit allowed to the Bharatwaj Institute means, look, the asset means vehicle qualify for ITC? No, sir. On such asset, insurance rupees 5 lakhs, premium, GST 90,000, also be not qualify for ITC. You get my point, sir? So, here ITC not allowed category. I will write here. What I am presenting here is the ITC 1 for vessel, for vehicle, vessel and aircraft not eligible as ITC. Then 1, general insurance. 2, servicing service. 3, repairs maintenance. All the 3 also be not qualify for ITC. If general insurance, servicing services, repairs and maintenance services in relation to vehicle, vessel, aircraft, which is not qualify for ITC, then these input services also be not qualify for ITC. Now a doubt coming. Sir, Bharatwaj Institute asking, I have purchased a BMW car to provide to my employees under the obligation of a law. Again I am repeating, Bharatwaj Institute says, I purchased a BMW car, seating capacity not exceeding 13, including driver, for rupees 50 lakhs by paying the GST 28%, 14 lakhs, which is using for my employees pick up and drop, which is obligatory under the law. on the employer to promote the employees. Can I avail the ITC of 14 lakhs? Speak out. Not allowed, you have to say. I will question Amma. I will question you in such a manner that to get confused. You be strong with the words of provisions. Provision says, hey Mr. Bharatwaj, you eligible to claim ITC only when you taken that on rental basis, lease basis or hire basis, not purchase basis. Obligation under the law to an employer to provide to employee is only service to qualify ITC. You are perfectly right. Not ITC allowed. Now, such a Bharatwaj Institute purchased the BMW car and paid the insurance premium 5 lakhs, GST 90,000, paid repairs and maintenance charges 1 lakh rupee, GST 18%, 18,000, servicing services, cleaning services 10,000 rupees, GST 18%, 1,800. It is allowed? Not allowed. However, now listen to me. Raman Caps purchased the vehicles and given rental basis to Bharatwaj Institute. ITC is allowed to Raman Caps? Yes. For Raman Cap providing rent-a-cab services, purchase the BMW car, given on rental basis, charging 12% GST, forward charge. Raman Caps can avail ITC on that asset? Yes. Now, Raman Cap paying general insurance premium for that particular vehicle, 5 lakhs plus GST 90,000. It is allowed? Yes. Servicing services, it is allowed? Yes. Repairs and maintenance, it is allowed? Yes. To whom? To Raman Caps. For the supply. Yes. For the supply. That means vehicle, vessel, aircraft is qualified for me credit if I purchase. And that person incurring insurance charges, servicing services, repairs and maintenance on such vehicle, vessel, aircraft, ITC allowed. Is clear, sir? Then once you got that particular thing is here for the given cases as such, in the given as such, ITC not allowed, because these and all not eligible for capital goods, not eligible for ITC. Therefore, the services thereon of this nature, which nature? General insurance, servicing services, repairs and maintenance, it is not allowed. Now I have a doubt. My name is Sundar. I purchased the BMW cars, seating capacity only 5. I kept in my godown. BMW cars I purchased, kept in the 100 BMW cars are there, for which I have to pay loss of stock. Loss of a stock. I paid general insurance premium. What for I purchased? For further selling purpose. Now I paid the GST on insurance to cover the loss of stock of BMW cars. Sundar can avail ITC? Yes, excellent. It is not capital goods for him. It is a stock in trade for him. It is a stock for him, for which ITC allowed. Plant and machinery, general insurance, ITC allowed. Loss of stock, ITC allowed. Get my point? For stock in trade, no problem. Now, my name is Tata Motors. I am a manufacturer of vehicle, nano vehicles, seating capacity 3, nano vehicles or 4, including driver, nano vehicles. Required registration in Motor Vehicle Act. I am a manufacturer. I manufactured 100 vehicles. I kept in the godown. I paid the general insurance premium for the vehicle. ITC allowed for me or not? Yes, allowed. It is a stock in trade. It is stock in trade for me, not a capital goods for me. Same Tata Motors manufacturing the vehicles, purchase the BMW car for his MD purpose, pick up and drop. It is allowed. Block credit. You get my point, sir? Now come back. Further presenting here. Very important point I am presenting, which is required some more understanding here. Listen, here there is, let us say, Tata Motors taken service from National Insurance Company. They supplied general insurance value premium. I will say premium instead of value, premium. Premium is the value, okay? 100 crores premium they are charging to cover the loss of stock for the Tata Motors. It is in relation to what? General insurance in relation to motor vehicles seating capacity less than or equal to 30. In relation to that vehicle, general insurance is provided by National Insurance to Tata Motors for 100 crores premium and attract GST. Am I right? Attract the GST. Here, let us say GST. How much? 18%, which is 18 crore. Now you tell me, Tata Motors can avail the ITC? Yes or no? Tata Motors can avail the ITC? Yes. So, ITC allowed is equal to how much? 18 crore allowed ITC. I think okay, separate. This point already clear. Because they are the manufacturer of motor vehicles. For the stock in trade, they are taken the one. Okay. Loss of stock, which is product is motor vehicle. Is clear, Amma? Now, National Insurance Company, if loss happened, so many crores of compensation should pay. Am I right or not? Carrying huge risk. Premium itself 100 crores. If the loss happened, 1000 crores. Therefore, National Insurance Company now undergoing with another insurance company. Let us say here, Oriental Insurance Company is one more insurance company. They approach it. Could you please share my risk? I will pay premium to you, which is I am undergoing for reinsurance. National Insurance is given insurance, and to dilute the risk, undergoing for reinsurance. Then one insurance company said, why not? I will provide reinsurance to cover loss 50%. Get my point, sir? Then please pay the premium to me. So premium here, the premium here is rupees 50 crores. Premium how much amount? 50 crores. 50 crores. Then we'll attract GST 18%. 9 crore. Get my point? Now, this reinsurance service is provided by World Insurance Company to cover loss of motor vehicles. Loss of motor vehicle. Now, this insurance company asking your advice, the reinsurance premium of rupees 9 crore, am I eligible to claim ITC? Is a point. Law here said, National Insurance Company, for you are providing loss of stock of motor vehicles to others, that you are undergoing for reinsurance, which is your natural business. Reinsurance is their ordinary course of business. Therefore, for National Insurance Company, this reinsurance premium on with GST rupees 9 crore ITC allowed. For insurance company, here reinsurance ITC of rupees 9 crore well allowed. Listen to me. This is the customer point. உங்களுக்கு நான் இஷ்டமாக சொல்லிட்டேன். therefore நீங்கள் கஷ்டப்படாமல் புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். புரியுதா? நேஷனல் இன்சூரன்ஸ் கம்பெனி if they purchase BMW car for their business purpose, are they eligible to claim ITC of the vehicle? No. Get my point? Ana national insurance company in their ordinary course of business undergoing with the reinsurance to cover the loss of stock of the vehicles. Resultantly, law given exception by superseding the normal provision, overriding normal provision, permitted to avail ITC by national insurance company. The output supply of overriding insurance company, ITC allowed to national insurance company. Get my point? Now any doubt ask me. It is there in the material. See, here is there, Amma. Not a new thing, bro. Is it new thing? Absolutely not. Listen here. When you apply this particular capital goods concept, below create, exceptions are there. Exceptions. Provided that input tax credit in respect of such services shall be available. Where? Where means whether received by taxable person engaged in the supply of general insurance services in respect of such motor vehicles, vessel, aircraft insured by him. Who insured? A national insurance company. Undergoing for reinsurance. Reinsurance company, one insurance company. Over insurance company providing reinsurance risk coverage to national insurance for vehicles. The premium is eligible to claim ITC by insured company, namely national insurance company. ITC allowed. ITC well allowed. Doubt kadayadu. Well allowed. Get my point? Got the clarity? Any further more doubt? If you have no doubt, I can simplify manner to say that at this junction, capital goods relating to vehicle, vessel, aircraft, ITC blocked, ITC not blocked, completed. Got the clarity?